So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
The action has already started. Ahmad. That's the throw. Gets a good foot in there. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pass is just off target. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Ndiaye. He's shifting through the gear. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And that's gone route one. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Armstrong, and he's intervened well there. Quarter of an hour played. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. Could move up a gear here. And he's found a way past. Now it's Ndiaye, and he's worked it through, and he's in on goal, and he's onside. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gay. Mikolenko plays a sharp little ball here. Decent chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Casemiro. Diogo Dalot is herring after that one. And it's Armstrong. Idrissa Gueye. He's had it taken off him. Ahmad bops him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Diogo Dalot. Ahmad. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now he's having a go! Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a half-decent try.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Once more, he proves rigid and robust. And it's Armstrong. Everton deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now. But, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Ndiaye. Armstrong. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Now Mainu. And it's Shaw. It's a promising position. Ndiaye. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Gueye. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. And it's Mainu. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. And it's Casemiro. And that interception was most necessary. Casemiro! A real chance and a real let-off. Gueye. He's going for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Diogo Dalot. Dewsbury Hall. And he's gone direct here. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. Martinez. For sure. Mainu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Idrissa Gueye. And it's played forward. Mainu. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Martinez. Now Menu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Dewsbury Hall. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And he's forced to go back. O'Brien. Now it's Dewsbury Hall. Clipped into space. And he's straight offside. Shaw. Menu. And Casemiro.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He can run onto that. And the shot! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Everton have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's tried one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now this could be a chance to shoot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Gay. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dewsbury Hall. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Armstrong. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
The attendance for this match was
so far, Jim?
29,830.
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Menu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now he's off and running. Maguire makes the interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Garner. Quality ball.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Substitution on the field. Number 45. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Grealish.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Casemiro! Harmlessly behind. Short changes him with that pass. Garner has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's good running with the ball. Bruno Fernandes is having a shot! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Gay. Mykolenko, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. O'Brien. And the finish! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 27, Idrissa Gay.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 34, number 42.
Menu tries to play it through. Nice bit of trickery. Great vision.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Real chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Casemiro. Shaw. He was under real pressure there. Tarkowski. Garner. And Mykolenko. Played out to the left flank. And it's Grealish. And it's Grealish. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes, given the lift of his goal. This looks promising. But that has been slung wide. That is lovely. Menu. Can he get on the end of this? He is just caressing the... Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Menu. Here's Mathias Cunha. He's looking wide. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Ndiaye. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
They'll have one final crack at it. And it's Shaw. Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ndiaye. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Couldn't squeeze it through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And the counter is on. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Ndiaye. Chance to deliver.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Ahmad. And that is a little undercooked. Driving on and making good progress.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And now the breakaway. That has been cut short. And that's it.